Hey guys, guess what? South Korea has advertised for international students to come study in South Korea on a fully funded scholarship. Now, if you have been looking to Jackpa, or you're the type that like K-dramas or you like K-pop, and ever since you've been looking for opportunities to go to South Korea, my darling, this is your opportunity to go to South Korea on a fully funded scholarship. Now, a lot of people will like, what's in South Korea? Why should I go to South Korea? Let me tell you this, South Korea is as good as UK. In fact, those of you that have been looking to come to UK, Canada, US, South Korea is equally very good too. And the good thing about South Korea is if you learn their language, especially if you know how to speak English very well, you're very fluent in English, the first thing you have to do is to learn their language. And when you learn their language and you know how to speak English, my darling, you're going to be earning like, when you're in Nigeria and you're working in oil company, you're working in an oil company, that's how you'll be earning. You'll be earning in millions in South Korea. And the good thing is that as a foreigner that knows how to speak English and knows how to speak Korean language, you have access to opportunities. You can be a teacher, you can work in, multinational companies and organizations there. When you speak English in South Korea, in fact, the people perceive you there like, wow, there's this wow look they give you, and that gives you the opportunity to earn more than, even if everybody in that company, they earn the same salary, but because you know how to speak English, you'll be earning more than those people. This scholarship will cover your airfare, yes, your airfare, your settlement allowances, you get it, monthly allowances, you'll be getting monthly allowance. Then full-time tuition, that's your tuition will be covered fully. They will cover your tuition fee. Now, they'll also be paying for your extracurriculum activities, and you also participate in, it's not as if you're just going to study and you not do any other thing. You also participate in extracurriculum activities. It will also cover for your accommodation and health insurance. So guys, what are you waiting for? Now, after your studies, you can look for companies that can give you visa sponsorship to stay back. There are lots of companies in South Korea that will give you visa sponsorship to stay back. If you stay in South Korea for 5 years, you have a master's degree, if you are earning above 200 million won, you will be entitled to indefinite leave to remain in South Korea, and after then you cannot apply for your passports. Okay, so if you've been following, a lot of people are going to South Korea to learn their language and to work as a teacher or to work in organization. During the course of my visit, I met an Indian lady. Yes, so she came all the way from Canada to come and work in South Korea. So the first thing she did was to learn their language, and after learning their language, she got a job with the Canadian embassy in South Korea. And the book, if you remember, if you follow me, there's a book I talked about, okay, Korea Book of Happiness. So this is a lady, the author of the book, she is a US citizen. She left US and went to Korea, learned the language and started to teach as a teacher. So this is what a lot of people, they are doing. Those of us from English speaking countries, those of us that English is our first language, people are leaving their home country to go and study Korea so that they can work as a teacher or a translator or anything in South Korea. Okay, even the hotel I stayed at in South Korea, that guy could speak not English fluently, but he could hear, you understand, he could hear and he could speak just a little, So you are genuinely interested in going to study in South Korea. I know somebody that went there to study, and he knows a lot of people there too that are studying on scholarship in South Korea. If this is something you are genuinely interested in, leave a comment on the comment section, and I would speak to my friend Bruno, and we'll see how we can, do it. If it's a live, we'll come on live to talk to people about how you can get your scholarship to South Korea. So just let me know if this is something you're genuinely interested in, and we will do a live video to educate you more on how you can go about the application process. All right, guys, bye now.